Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Well, in this video, I will explain stunting. Here, I will complete the segment for the end of semester exam for English course by the supervisor Saifuddin SPD MPD. Before that introduce, my name is Amra Maulani with name B0222-032 Nursing Class C 2022. Watch the video until the end, okay? Regarding stunting, what is stunting and how dangerous is stunting for children? Watch the video until the end. According to World Health Organization 2015, stunting is a disorder of growth and development of children due to chronic malnutrition and recurrent infection, which are characterized by their weight or height being below standard. Stunting is a condition of failure to thrive in children under 5 due to chronic malnutrition, so that children become too short for their age. Malnutrition can occur since the baby is in the womb and in the early days after the child is born, but only appears after the child is 2 years old, where the nutritional state of the mother and child is an important factor in the child's development. Causes of stunting. Number 1. Genetic factor. Genetic factor meta-analysis in 2016 conclude that parent height affects stunting in children. Parents' own height is actually also influenced by many factors, namely internal factors such as genetic factor and external factors such as disease in nutrition from an early age. Genetic factors are factors that cannot be changed, while external factors are factors which can be changed. This means that if the father is short because the gen in his chromosome carry short traits and these genes are passed on to their offspring, stunting that occurs in their children's offspring is difficult to overcome. 2. Poor economic status means that purchasing power is also low, so the ability to buy good food is also low. Insufficient quality and quantity of food cause children nutritional needs to be fulfilled, even though children need complete nutrition for their growth and development. Based on the result, research show that parents without purchasing power rarely give eggs, meat, fish, or nuts every day. This means that children's protein needs are not met because children do not get protein intake sufficient. Number 3. The result of the study concludes that cause breastfeeding less than 2 years is a risk factor for stunting in children aged 1 until 2 years. Breastfeeding affects parenting style toward his son. Close breastfeeding makes parents tend to be more troubled so that it is less than optimal caring for children. And besides that, it is related to not optimal breastfeeding as a result of not getting breast milk and lack of food intake. Children will suffer from malnutrition, which can cause stunting. 4. Lower weight indicates that the fetus is malnourished in the womb, while underweight indicates acute malnutrition. Stunting yourself mainly caused by chronic malnutrition. Stunting will only occur a few although this is often not realized by parents. Number 5. Anemia in pregnant women is mostly caused by deficiency of micronutrients, especially iron. Due to deficiency of substance, iron in pregnant women will affect the growth and development of the fetus, so that the fetus is born already malnutrition. Malnutrition in infants, if not addressed immediately, will persist, causing chronic malnutrition, which is the cause of stunting. Meta-analysis was conducted on 71 study states that hygiene and health factor environment influences the incidence of stunting. 14 included studies show that mycotoxin are congenital food, lack of adequate sanitation, their clothes in homes, quality cooking fuel, and indicates local waste disposal are associated with increased risk of child stunting. And the last, nutrients are very important for growth. Nutrient intake, which is a risk factor for stunting, can be categorized into two, namely nutrient intake, macro or micronutrients, and intake of micronutrient. Based on research results, the intake of macronutrients that must influence the occurrence of stunting is protein intake, while intake of micronutrients. The intake that must influence the incidence of stunting is the intake of calcium, zinc, and iron. Next, growth. Normal growth does not only depend on the adequacy of growth hormone, but is the result of a complex between the nervous system and the endocrine system. Hormone rarely age alone, but trigger collaboration or other hormonal intervention to achieve the full effect. The existence of a genetic influence on the incidence of stunting has been proven by many studies. One of the 2011 studies concluded that Haig's daughter is influenced by father Haig. Next is stunting prevention. Marriage should not be just considering the interest of the prospective father and mother or the couple getting married, but also need to consider the interest of the prospective child born. Genetic variation must be considered in order to get offspring that are free from the rise of disease or disorders, including growth disorder. Based on research evidence, the genetic factor of prospective parents are related to stunting. A woman whose height is less than normal is attempted to marry a man of normal height or more, and vice versa. 2. Formal nutrition education. In this case, the Indonesian people obtain information about health and nutrition from the mass media, not from school. Information from the mass media, especially social media, often misleading and not based on scientific evidence. Indonesian people get information about health and nutrition from the mass media, not from school. Information from the mass media, especially social media, often misleading and not based on scientific evidence. Non-formal nutrition education. does not always have to be given separately formal at school, but can also be given non-formal and formality in societies. Method that can be used between other talk or trash concerning directly to sites or through communication media such as the media, print, electronic media, and social media on the internet. 3. Pregnant women must fulfill their needs, nutrients, both for himself and for the fetus. In addition to the nutrients needed daily, there are several substances, special nutrients needed for growth and embryo growth. These nutrients are protein and some micronutrients are folic acid, iron, and calcium. Next, mother's milk or ASI is the main food for baby. Therefore, the quantity and quality of breast milk shall not amount. The quality and quantity of breast milk is very dependent on nutritional intake of breastfeeding mother. Nutritional needs for breastfeeding is almost the same as the nutritional needs during pregnancy. Next, micronutrient supplement in toddlers other than also has a direct effect on growth against the incidence of infectious diseases such as ISPA and cherries. Signs and iron are important nutrients for immunity. And the last, outdoor activity means activity carried out outside so that children are exposed to direct sunlight. The benefit of exposure to sunlight are from vitamin C, so that children avoid deficiency vitamin C. In addition to calcium and other minerals, in order to grow optimal ponies also needs vitamin D. Vitamin D can obtained from food and from our own bodies able to form vitamin D with the help of sun. Food sources of vitamin D mostly come from animal products, which are relatively expensive. Temporary formation of vitamin D with the help of sunlight cuts nothing needs out. Smoking and stunting both are interrelated. Yes, cigarettes are toxic and can affect stunting. This cigarette toxicity affects prenatal and postnatal meiosis program when their children to stop smoking first for 70 days before conception because the toxicity can reduce sperm quality, has so added. According to research in the Journal of Obstetric, Gynecology and Neonatal Nursing in 2006, cigarette smoking reduced testicular necrosis, reduce the diameter of the seminiferous tubulus and vasoconstrict blood vessel and affect oxygen uptake during metabolism. In many studies, it is also said that apart from decreasing the seminiferous tubulus, the number of spermatozoa produced is also less than that which has not undergone treatment. The following is the prevalence of stunting under 5 in West Sulawesi in 2022. As we can see in the table below, the stunting growth in Maulani Regency occupies the first position, and so to other areas in West Sulawesi such as Polimanda Regency, Mamasa Regency, Mamuju Regency, Central Mamuju Regency, and Pasangkari material that I have explained earlier regarding stunting. Of course, it gives us all an idea that stunting should not be neglected, especially parents, especially fathers who as cigarettes is very dangerous for children and at high risk of stunting. Have watched this video hopefully it will bring blessing and benefit to all of us. Amin. Thank you.